Austin Trucker here. Welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy it.
Watch that first step.
I see that. Those things tend to bend usually after a while.
Yeah, you know, it's funny you said that there. It's all how you get in the truck and hold stuff, but I never have flopped out a truck like that. It's not good on your back.
Really?
Especially, I've been trucking since '79. But you are right. Now, the older 379s, they were bad about collapsing right there because when you step down, you know, the pressure.
Absolutely.
You are right.
And my name's Mike Gaffin, by the way. What's your name?
Jesse Smith, out of Maryville, Tennessee.
Very nice to meet you, sir. I couldn't help but notice this beautiful 379 truck here.
389.
Come on.
Yeah.
Wow. Seriously.
This is the last of the Mohicans there, right when they changed over from 79 to 389s. 379s to 389s.
Wow. Look at that.
Yeah. I mean, it's got some cosmetic problems there, but I run this truck 200,000 miles a year, you know.
It's a working truck. 200,000 miles. That's a lot of miles.
I got 1,800,000 on it. I bought it brand new in 2008.
Wow.
And this original paint job, I've kept it waxed and just took care of my wife and me. So you know.
That's amazing.
Oh yeah.
It's a beautiful interior. Can I go take a look at that real quick?
It's all stock. Yeah.
What do you got for a transmission there?
That's an 18 over. Got 3 splitters on it there, hidden in the dash.
Nice. That is really sweet.
So if you try to steal it, I doubt you get 2 foot with it.
Most people could never steal this truck.
They wouldn't know how to shift it there, really.
So what year did you start driving?
Huh?
What year did you start driving?
79.
79, wow.
Yep, I'm in good shape. Just did my physical not long ago.
Really? Good for you, man.
Smoked a little bit too much.
What got you into trucking?
Used to have a chauffeur's license, and so I, you know.
Just got into it, huh?
Yep. I run up and down California coast with a bass guitar and long hair, and worked as a dishwasher and had a CDL, and so I just got by with some furniture haulers, and then I started learning how to drive. So I put an application in, and I ain't never let up since.
No kidding, man. That's awesome. Wow, I bet you drove some cool trucks in your years. Start out in cab overs?
I started in cab overs, yeah.
Do you remember what you were driving back then?
Oh gosh, man, it was a 78 cab over Freightliner.
Oh wow.
International. What do they call them? Transtars?
Transtars, yeah.
Yeah, had the old Detroits in them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 290 Cummins. Yeah, we used to take an old set of key rings there, put the pump on the Cummins, and take a piece of a welding rod and cut it down about 3/4 inch, put it back in the back and sting the pump. It didn't last long. It'd blow the motor up after a while. So you know, they caught on to us boys after that.
Yeah,
there we used to, because we wanted to go fast.
Yeah, fast trucks.
They didn't last long running out to California.
No?
Yep, it'd fry the motors. Yep,
wow.
Sure would.
Wow.
Yeah.
What do we got for an engine over here? Cummins, right?
This is a CM 871 550.
Whoa.
It's all been took out and redone, stripped down, poured it, and all kinds of stuff done to it.
What kind of horsepower is this thing putting out?
640 to the flywheel. Can't
Wow.
puts it to the ground, Cummins puts it to the flywheel.
No kidding, man.
Yeah.
That's pretty something.
I get about 5 miles a gallon on a bad day and about 5.5 on a good day.
That's awesome. Well, I've done a lot of customization to this truck. I know it's all the lights, the turbo wing.
Yeah, I kind of got ready for the show there. I put these fenders on last week. I took a couple weeks off. I put a lift kit on it.
Whoa.
Kind of cleaned her up for the show there. I ain't never been here, so I thought I'd come up here. My friends, I got some friends that flew in from Australia that works for Shell Oil Company, and some friends out of Nashville.
What's their names?
What's their names?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, it's Mark, Jeffrey, and Greg there.
All right.
They're Facebook friends of mine. I've never met them.
Oh really?
Yeah, but they flew for Shell Oil Company over there.
No kidding.
Yeah. So
that's a great thing about the Mid-America Truck Show. First of all, you never know who you're going to run into.
Well, them guys there, they've been doing this for years there, so they've been friends for years over there. Trucking together. One of them's retired. The other 3 there, they're trying to retire.
Okay. So trucking's been good to you. What do you usually haul with this truck?
I haul,
If you can't say, just tell me.
well, I haul stuff that helps people in health. Anything to do with healthcare, medicine, stuff like that for certain laboratories and stuff there. If your family's sick and you go to CVS, I probably, or if a doctor, that's what I do.
That's really important work you're doing there.
It's very, you got to have federal background check, can't never be in trouble involved.
Okay.
Some of the places I go to, it's pretty critical.
Okay. Wow. Well, thank you for that.
I stay low key with that stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to.
Yeah. You never know who's following you there. It's just the world we live in anymore.
Absolutely. So you trucked through the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s. A lot of changes over the years.
Yes, sir. Fuel prices, the marketing. Seen a lot of businesses. I've moved a lot of businesses that shut down. You know, it's like up in Pennsylvania there. People's lost their jobs. I've seen some sad moments where they moved a lot of factories down into Tennessee. I remember a lot of factories back in a long time ago in the 80s. They moved them to Mexico. So let your pencil do the walking. It's sad there. A lot of our industry has moved to other countries, but I think it's coming slowly. It's coming home here to America.
Yep.
Things are starting to. American people are waking up, and I'm not trying to be rude or political here, but I think that the USA is holding strong, and we're not weak, despite the politics around us. We're only going to take so much, and I think we've pretty much are standing ground.
I think so.
It got a little wild there for a while, so it's sad there to know that what we have out there that did what they did here not long ago in the last couple of years. Didn't see that coming.
No, sir.
Our ancestors, my fathers from back in the 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s there, they would have not tolerated this. This would have never got where it got, just to put it bluntly. So I'm sure your father,
of course,
your kinfolk, same way.
Absolutely. America's standing tall. We always will, and we'll always come back. If we get knocked down, we'll come back up even stronger.
Yeah, I think we're pretty strong now. And I think I had a good come out here at the 2000. I've never been here, but I got to say there's a lot of trucks here, a lot of competition, and I see things there. These guys take care of their trucks, and they take it a step above. This is my first time, so I'm kind of gun shy here a little bit.
Absolutely, yeah. What do you think's the most important thing about showing a truck?
I think it helps the public see, like, the background of trucking, safety, for the Federal Motor Carrier Administration. I feel like that there's a part played here in that. Yep. There's people that's walking around here, you don't know who they are, but they're looking.
People are watching everywhere.
I think it makes us look better to let them know that they got guys out there that care.
Absolutely.
I ain't got all that chrome all over my motor. It's a working truck, but you don't see no oil leaks on the ground.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just redid the front end, the brake shoes, the brake pods, the hoses.
Yep.
It goes on and on. There's a lot to this. Exhaust system, all that stuff's important. They look at all that stuff there.
Yep.
And so if it's broken and you get pulled in for inspection, you're gonna get shut down.
Yes, sir.
So there's things behind the scenes. You don't see no oil. Truck been sitting here 2 days. You won't see no oil leak on the ground.
No, I didn't see nothing like that.
So and it's a working engine. But I take care of it.
These are the trucks I respect the most. The guys that come off the road, they park them, they clean them up, and you get all the pride and pride in the work.
I got a little shop at the house, and I got the tools. I'm getting a little old there. It's sometimes hard for me to get up underneath there. Wife feeds me too much. The old belly.
Yeah, it's her fault.
I blame it on my wife.
Yeah. Wow.
But I've kept the paint since I've had that's original paint. I've kept it out over years.
Wow.
Never been painted. Brian over at Chrome Shop Mafia, 4 State Trucks. He's the one that designed this truck back in 08.
Okay.
He did the theme on it. So there's a little history behind this truck. I bought this truck. It had 200 miles on it. So it was still underneath warranty, but there was a story behind this truck. It was impounded. The guy that used to own it, I had to get the VIN number cleaned up. The guy that used to own it was hauling narcotics in the fuel tank out of Baytown, Texas, into Lake Charles. So he got busted and they impounded the truck, so it came up on the auction block, so I bought it. And the truck wasn't like just a few months old, you know, so.
Yeah, wow.
So there's a little story behind it, but you know, that's where it came from. And I used to get stopped in it all the time and checked out.
Sure.
So I asked the officer one day what the deal was. It says your VIN number. So I got it cleaned up.
Okay.
Made a phone call and it took about 15 minutes. So, So I ain't had no problem since.
Wow. So I see it says Wise Guy on the back. Is that your CB handle?
It's named my company, and it is my handle, and on top of that, that's Bryant at Chrome Shop Mafia. That's his Lego. I had to call and get permission from him. Okay. Just to use the Wise Guy part for Wise Guy Trucking. So I didn't want to make Bryant mad, you know, because that's his trademark.
Sure.
The machine gun, and you know, so I didn't use the machine gun. I just used the Wise Guy.
Yeah. I'm sure he's honored that it's on the back of your truck.
Yeah. He was here the other day.
Was he?
He said, "You still got that truck?" I said, "Yeah." 14 years later.
Wow.
So that was pretty cool.
You still run your CB radio?
I do, but people don't talk on it too much. Just we all know who we are. There's a group of us, you know. They all know. You know, there ain't much said no more.
Yeah. You got any favorite truck stops from back in the day?
Oh gosh, man. Let's go to your neighborhood, Boston. There, how about King Arthur's down at the market?
Oh my God! No, we can't talk about King Arthur's. This is a public channel. Come on.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I meant Burger King.
Yeah. Dunkin' Donuts right there.
Oh yeah. Y'all are big on Dunkin' Donuts up there.
Yeah, we are.
But yeah, there's I guess it just depends.
A lot of the mom and pop stops are gone now.
Well, everything's fast food there. See, that's another problem I see in this country there. You know, everybody go. They don't want to sit down and eat healthy there and stuff there. Yep. And I think that's kind of wrong.
It's a shame.
And a lot of places has closed up that's been in business for years. There's still a few out there, and it's everything's got to be McDonald's or Burger King. And, you know, you can't live like that.
No. So how long do you think you're gonna keep trucking for?
Till good Lord tells me I can't.
God bless you.
Yeah, let's go that route. Wife wants me to do it now, but I'm bullheaded. It ain't gonna be much longer. Maybe here in the next couple of years.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Can we cut back a little bit? Maybe just cut back a little bit.
I don't know. Yeah, it's hard to say. I'm only 65 years old. I'm still a baby.
Yeah, you got a ways to go still.
I still feel good.
You're still getting broken in.
I still feel good. I'm broke in.
So what's your favorite thing about trucking and being a trucker?
Well, I've made a good living at it there. I've made an honest living at it. I've put a lot of hours in and a lot of miles underneath my belt. I've seen a lot of changes. Sometimes us boys push it farther than we should, and I have done that over the years. But you know what? I don't do that no more there. You don't need to. It's it works out. There's you know, the in-house accounts is where you make your money. You know, being a repeater. You know, so that's where I come out of breadwinner there. These floaters that float around from broker to broker, and the way things are and the rates are. I don't see how they're gonna make it. It's gonna be rough. You can't pay a $4,400 truck and trailer note a month, $1,000 a month house note, utility bills, feed kids, put shoes on them for floating from broker to broker. You can't make a living like that. I'm not stupid. You just can't do it.
Do you have any advice for somebody who's not, let's say they don't have a trucking background, they want to get into trucking?
This day and time? It's funny you said that. One of the ladies to do with Trip Pack with UPS, that if there's a problem there getting your mail overnighted, it's happened a couple times, and they've helped me chase down my trip, my FedEx, my UPS. It's funny you said that there, because she got a son that's falls into that question. I said my statement on that would be out and back. you're a young man, get tied in with UPS, FedEx, or a good backbone company like that, go out and back. Do not run the road.
Okay.
Go out and back. Get you a good job. Go, do a turnaround. Come right back to the house.
Sure.
I said, you got your insurance. You got a nice little paycheck, and you got your family moral values right there. I've wildcatted all my life there, so I'm old school.
Yeah.
And those guys are fading away there. We're getting old.
Right.
Can
you explain to people at home who don't know what wildcatting means?
Wildcatting, it's like you just go. You just bid the market and you go. You just don't stop.
Right.
And whatever it takes, you just do it. You don't talk about it. You just do it. It's risky business from a long time ago.
Sure.
But it was ignored because the educational part to do with DOT, they weren't that far advanced back then. Yeah, they checked. They had certain routines, but they knew what we was doing.
Yeah.
As long as you weren't being stupid.
Right.
But all them days is gone. And I got to say one more thing.
Sure.
I noticed, like in the truck stops, I got to say, I give the boys credit. I can tell who's not doing right. And the boys are straightened up. These hookers, you want to call them hookers, these whores. You don't see them in the truck stop no more.
Yep.
Once in a while you'll see one that got stranded there with some driver,
Sure.
Stupid stuff there. But the drugs, for you American people out there, I see things, and I got to say it's cleaned up. And so you can really, there's probably maybe let's say 3% out there. It's still probably, but I got to say, for traveling with your family, I can pretty assure you that the guy behind the wheel, he ain't doing nothing wrong. He can pass a drug test.
Shooting straight these days.
Shooting straight these days.
Absolutely.
I got to say that.
I'm glad you said that. Because you see things, the over-the-road truckers see things that the public just will never see and will never understand.
Yeah, they don't understand there. I mean, they just see shiny and lights and pretty stuff. And, their kids, that's all they see. And, last thing I want to do is run over somebody.
Absolutely.
I don't want that on my conscience.
Of course.
That would be the end of me right there.
Do you ever add up how many miles you think you've driven over your career?
Yeah. Let's go. Let's take 180, 1,800,000. Let's do that. Gosh, man, what, times 45 years? Gosh.
I can't do that kind of math. That's not, to me, my trucker math says 80 million, but I got to be off a few.
It's up there.
That's okay.
It's up there.
That's awesome. Hey, man, it's been such a pleasure meeting you. Thank you so much for what you're doing.
Well, thank you.
I really appreciate you talking to me, spending the time with me.
Now, you got your truck in the show here?
I do not. I do not. But I have showed at the show in the 90s when I was just a young buck.
Okay. You still look like a young buck.
I'm getting up there, but I'm...
And you're from where?
I'm from Boston, Massachusetts.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been trucking 35 years, so I'm just starting to get the hang of it now.
Yeah, I know old Peabody and all that up there.
Peabody, yeah, oh yeah.
I hauled some French fries out of the cold storage there in Maricopa.
Oh yeah.
I know your neighborhood. Old Mike's Truck Stop.
Mike's Truck Stop still there, yeah.
I was up there a couple years ago.
Flynn's Truck Stop.
Yeah, I go across the street there. I walk across the street there. There's a restaurant there.
Oh yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Used to be. Yeah, now there's now it's fast food, of course, like you said. Everything's fast food.
Yeah.
And I've done some coast to coast myself for many years, and now I'm a local guy raising a family and home every night, and I gotta, just doing it. But I love trucks. Just love everything about trucking.
I understand.
Second generation.
And Shell Oil Company at Rotella Shell is what?
It's a sponsor of mine.
Okay.
Yep, they bring me to the mats, and they bring me to the Super Rigs Truck Show, and they treat me real good.
I hear you.
So it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for talking to me.
All right. You have a blessed day.
You too now.